team are you with?
What's going on, everybody? Kate here from NB Tennis. Hope you guys are doing great today. A lot has happened. We've completed the first Cade Nadeau college experience. First year away from home at SNU. A lot went down. We had the playoffs, got to play in the NCAAs, got hurt, got sick. A lot of things were being thrown at me this past year, and it was an awesome experience. So let's jump into it, and I'm excited to tell you how the year finished out at SNU. So let's start at the NE10 playoffs. So the NE10 is our conference, and in order to keep going further, you need to do well in your conference. So we had only had one loss to Lemoyne, so we were the second seeds going into our conference, and the reason we did lose that match was because we traveled to Syracuse with only 4 guys on the team because our team got wiped out with COVID, and I was one of those guys, unfortunately. So I was very sick. So I was in the COVID protocol for 5 days, and then I had to wait an extra 5 days to get back playing on the match court. So that was really sucky. So we were in the playoffs, and I actually couldn't even play the semifinals. We had gotten a bye from the quarterfinals because we had a good record. But I wasn't allowed to play in the semis because of that 10-day window. The school has a rule where the athletes can't compete within the 10-day window. So that sucked, like I said. We were lucky enough to get a win against Adelphi and move on to the finals, which was against Lemoyne again. And we had to travel to Syracuse for the NE10 final because we did lose to them in the regular season. So, the sicknesses didn't stop after COVID. I woke up the morning going to Lemoyne with like 104 fever, chills, cold sweats, all of it. It was a disaster. I felt like I was going to die. It was not good. I ended up having influenza A and a sinus infection, which I found out later once we returned after the finals. But I had some Advil, figured a way out. My breathing was not good. My playing abilities were not up to par. And I did lose my match 4-6 to the number 6 from Lemoyne. And we did fall a little bit short, not being able to get that ring, which we really, really wanted. And we lost 4-3. But it's okay. That was the conference. We still had enough wins, and our record was good, and we played well in the conference to get a seeding into the regionals. So tennis is a little bit weird like that. If you play well in the conference, you can get into the regionals, which segues kind of into the NCAAs, which I'll get into that. But before we move on to the regionals, I want to talk about actually a little bit of an award I got from the NE10 conference. So I was awarded the 2022 All-Conference First Team. You can kind of ignore this NCAA thing. I stuck that on there. So I got this nice little plaque. This basically means that I was on the first team. So every coach in our conference gets to vote who they think should be the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I was grateful and thankful that chose me to be on the All-Star number 6 for the number 6 spot. So super grateful for that. I was also on the All-Rookie team, which is super awesome. Super pumped about that. And also a lot of our other guys on our team were able to get on that first team as well. So super pumped for our team. So let's move on to regionals. This is where things start to get intense. So I came back from my sickness, and then one more thing came at me. I rolled my ankle really bad and hurt my deltoid ligament, which I'm still rehabbing right now. Did not feel good. It was in practice, and yeah, fought through some pain in our round of 32 NCAAs match. That's what they call regionals. So regionals is the round of 64 and round of 32. But we got a bye because of our record, like I mentioned before. And we played the winner of Queens and Chestnut Hill. Queens won. And we defeated Queens 4-3. And our captain, Fernando, clutched up and clinched a big dub for us to take it home from Queens, and that was an amazing experience. That win, basically, when you win in the round of 32 in Division II tennis, that basically grants you to go to Florida in the Sweet 16 and play in the NCAAs, and that was a crazy experience. I don't think I've ever been so like hyped up in my life. So for that, all of us on the team, I have a little holder for this, but I didn't bring it. We get this nice little like NCAA medal. Here you go, nice little view. It also has a back. It says like 2022 Men's Tennis Championships. Means like you're competing in the NCAAs. So that's really neat. Got that little medal thing. So that meant we're traveling to Florida for the NCAA. So got to rehab that ankle though, because I really hurt it in practice prior to the Queens match and rolled it again in the match. So the bad stuff isn't stopping for me quite yet. So I'm on a lot of Advil because this is the NCAAs is, you know, a once in a lifetime potentially experience. It's only the second time in school history, I believe, that we've gone. So I'm doing everything the trainers that are giving me: exercise, tape jobs, Advil, ice, heat, all the good stuff that's going to help me. And it still wasn't 100% for our first round match. But before I talk about that first round match, being at the NCAAs, Sanlando Park, just outside of Orlando, is where it was held. What an amazing experience. They were treating us like kings and queens because the girls were also there as well. And guys, there is so many good tennis players out there across all the United States. And this is just Division II. I know Division I, the average is a little bit better than maybe Division II, but like there's a lot of good tennis players out there. And like, I'm not like trying to burst anybody's bubble here, but like, I'm just saying like, it's amazing to watch all these different game styles and, you know, people doing certain things and underhand serves, you know, mental mind tricks and, you know, all these things. It's amazing to watch and learn, and different team cultures. Anyway, very awesome experience. I don't want to keep going on about that. So it was awesome being at the NCAAs. We drew Wayne State in the first round, which is a school from Detroit, Michigan. I believe they are the 9th seed. And it was, I had so much fun in my match, actually. I lost, and we lost 4-0. So in playoffs and in NCAA, you play clinch. So it's first team to get to 4 points. So we lost 4-0. We were close in matches though. So just because you lose 4-0 sometimes doesn't mean it was like double bagel for every match. Like we didn't even get to finish our doubles match because the doubles point was decided between the two matches. I think it was like 6-4 and 6-3 on one other court. But like it was tight. We are there. Snoo was there. Our guys are close. I am close. I know we can do it, but we did fall short. And one thing I want to mention right now is, as I'm recording this video, Wayne State is going to the finals. They have just upset Columbus State, one of the biggest Division II schools in the United States of America. So that is insane. They have won 2 rounds. They got through the Elite 8 and they got through the Final 4. So they are into the finals. So if you guys are interested in checking that out and looking at the bracket, go visit the NCAA website. But that's going to be really it. I'm back home now, super excited for the summer, getting back in the gym, taking a few days off here. I got the Canada Games playoff next weekend to try and earn my spot for Canada Games. I'm going back to junior tennis for a couple weeks at the end of the summer because I got like a little bit of eligibility because of the COVID stuff, so I am eligible to play in Canada Games. Super amped about that. Want to represent my province, you know, nice and good. Be on another team again. It's fun playing team tennis. So anyway, that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Going to help the channel a lot. We got a lot of good stuff coming. And as always, go out and play some tennis, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.